Hey, what's up? Todd Falcone here. Another blog post. If you can see in the background, I'm getting ready to move. I'll be in Scottsdale in about 2 weeks, so everything's getting packed up and ready to go. I wanted to give you today what I believe is probably one of the best tips on making sure that you're successful as a part-time network marketer. And I think this is a tip that really anybody in this business can use, and it's very important that you pay attention to it. So, here's the deal. There's a difference between being part-time and partially engaged and being part-time and fully engaged. And I want you to understand the difference between the two, because a great majority of people that get started in a network marketing business, likely they're going to be part-time. They're going to be doing it in their spare time or part-time. They're doing it a few hours a week or a handful of hours or a handful and a half hours a week. Very seldom does somebody come in and they're charging at 40 to 50 hours a week and that's all they're doing. Most people simply can't afford to do that because right now, they just got started. It takes a little while for that volume and that success to accumulate. So, it's great because you can come in part-time, you can, get going a few hours a week, and over time that income starts to grow. However, for you to maximize your ability to grow your business part-time, I want you to understand the concept of being part-time but fully engaged versus part-time and partially engaged. And I bring this up because it's come up enough times through experiences of people that I've worked with where because they were part-time and partially engaged, they missed out on things that could have made them more money or advances or just unfortunate circumstances that have occurred in their businesses where they got less than they could have because they were only partially engaged. So you can be part-time but fully engaged, okay? And what that means is being fully engaged in the business, meaning that even though you're working at maybe 3 to 5 hours a week or 8 to 10 hours or whatever those hours are, that you know exactly what's going on. You're in the inner circle of stuff that's happening and you know about the trainings that are going on and the events and the activities and the promotions and the people and the comp plan and all of the things that are going on, acting, essentially as if you were fully in the business full time, but you're only putting part-time hours into it so that you're not missing out on things that, unfortunately what happens a lot of times, part-time people miss out on because part-time people oftentimes are partially engaged. And because they're like, I didn't even know about that. What was that thing that was happening? In my backyard, there was a Super Saturday event that was happening and I didn't go to it, or there was a major event. I didn't even realize what national conference was happening. I had no idea about that. And these are these are things that are real-time problems that happen in this business with people that are partially engaged. So my suggestion to you, and chances are, if you're watching, there's a good chance that you might be part-time and that you have people in your business that are part-time, and don't let them be partially engaged. Make sure that they're fully engaged, that they know what's happening. They're in the culture, they're engulfed in the culture, even if they're doing it 3 or 4 hours a week, so that if you're working with somebody that's very spare time, they know about the Super Saturday events and the regional events. And, if you said, hey, do you know about the new website? Oh, I'm on that. Or do you know about the new promotion that's happening? Oh, I'm in that. I'm doing it, yeah. And so it just makes success happen so much easier when you're part-time or spare time, but fully engaged in terms of being in the circle and sphere of influence and activities that are happening within the company, within your organization, within your leadership. And it's just happened so many times where I've had conversations about, I missed out on this bonus, or I missed out on these this contest because I didn't qualify for something in the contest because I didn't know. Because, there's no excuse for saying, I didn't really know, because if the information's out there, if it's available to you and you're not aware of it, whose fault is that? It's the person. As an entrepreneur, we have to take responsibility, independent responsibility for our activities and what we do, regardless of the small amount of time or the significant amount of time that we put into the business. So that's a very, very powerful tip for you guys to ensure that even your part-time people are still fully engaged in the business, so they have the capacity to maximize on all the different things that are taking place. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I think you do. And we'll see you in another blog post. And likely, who knows, I might have a different background. Chances are there's going to be a pool and a jacuzzi and maybe a putting green and all that other fun stuff that's going to be in my new backyard. So I don't know if I'll do another video before I split, but if I do, cool. If I don't, hey, we'll see you in another one. Bye-bye.